What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Thursday. Good morning, welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott, and whether you're watching on IGTV, Facebook, YouTube or Cinnamon, it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Today we've got more adoption and growth of the Ripple ecosystem. Once again, RippleNet, the internet of value. Call it what you want these days, but it's generally just the Ripple ecosystem, the XRP ecosystem. It's the internet of value, mate, being built partnership after partnership, step by step. So, Ripple Xpring invests in new smart contract platform. So Xpring, Ripple's investment arm and tech incubator, has completed a strategic investment into smart contract platform Flare Networks. Joining the XRP ecosystem, on November the 5th, Flare Networks reported that it had secured a partnership and investment with Xpring, and it will enable the company to bring a wealth of resources and partners to enhance and extend the Flare, Xpring and XRP ecosystems. The Flare Network, which has been over 2 years in the making, reportedly integrates the Ethereum virtual machine to enable public and private networks to leverage smart contracts. Flare will soon release the draft token white paper detailing the construction and decentralized management of its native coin, which will be algorithmically managed pegged stablecoin. Nice. XRP Xpring further explained, Flare's native token will be an algorithmic stablecoin created in part by burning XRP and payments for the contract that can be made and received in XRP via Interledger, which will be integrated with Flare. Yeah. The Xpring team also added that Flare will use the XRP address and encryption system to provide XRP users with a virtually seamless way of interacting with smart contracts on the Flare network, enabling more users and developers to leverage XRP Ledger in more use cases such as contract settlement and app development. Cointelegraph has contacted Xpring in regards to the reported investment into Flare network. Xpring has not yet responded as of press time. Xpring also recently invested in Swedish startup 2O Labs to build hardware wallet firmware. Xpring said that the Swedish startup plans to develop a new version of the XRP toolkit and hardware wallet firmware supporting all XRP ledger transaction types as well as non-custodial web interface. Just one thing after another in it. Almost every day at the moment, or whether it's because of swell or what, but we've got a lot coming out at the moment. Investing in Flare Networks, enabling smart contracts capacity for XRP Ledger. At Xpring, supporting new use cases for XRP has always been a key priority. We believe in interoperability to drive the mainstream adoption of blockchain tech, seeking out opportunities focused on smart contracts that overlap in our industry. Interests of gaming and decentralized finance, DeFi. Ooh. We are proud to today announce our latest investment in smart contracts with Flare Networks, the first ever turning complete federated Byzantine agreement FBA protocol. The Flare Network integrates the Ethereum virtual machine, enabling public and or private networks to leverage smart contracts like XRP Ledger. Flare doesn't, like the XRP Ledger, Flare doesn't require potentially unscalable economic incentives to guarantee network safety. Flare's native token will be an algorithmic stablecoin created in part by burning XRP, and payments for contracts can be made and received in XRP via Interledger, which will be integrated with Flare. Flare will also use the XRP address encryption system to provide XRP users with a virtually seamless way of interacting with smart contracts on the Flare network. Digital asset design for payments. XRP settles quickly. Yes, we know that, my friend. So users and developers would like to leverage XRP in more use cases, and the Flare network will enable this capacity for more companies and developers eager to leverage the XRP ledger for their needs. Flare network is currently in the testing phase with early partners including Securitize, Singularity, Bueno Bit, Nuance Network, and many more to be announced. So again, like I say, every day it seems that the ecosystem's been expanded, that the Internet of Value has been built upon, it's been invested in, it's like the early days of the Internet of Data, innit? Can you imagine how excited they all really was behind the scenes, the ones who truly knew where it was going, getting extremely excited behind the scenes and stuff, and that's what it's like for us now. It's extremely exciting. Yeah, can be frustrating for a few people at times, but it's still exciting. It is exciting times indeed. No point in waffling on this morning. It was a good little bit of news that. I don't get my ass to work. I've been thinking about how long we're going to have to do this shit for. Not that I don't like getting up early. I'm a morning person, really. I just don't like going to a site where I'm getting manky. Alright, so we will be changing. Career change coming up very, very soon. In the meantime, we invest. Quick one before I go. Little bit about BitTrue. I'll do a proper video over the weekend about it, but loads of people saying BitTrue's a scam and all that, and people were saying Binance was a scam early on. It's no different. It's all doing different, and people can't figure out order books and are wondering why orders didn't go through and stuff. And oh yeah, maybe an exchange does close the orders at some times, but they're all doing it. They're all doing it. So don't just call BitTrue out for doing something that they've all done. Do you know what I mean? We've got XRP on BitTrue. We hold XRP in ledgers, in Ellipals, on Wirex. We've got some on Revolut. Or Revolut owed some for us, should we say. We've got them all over the gaff. They're not just on BitTrue. We haven't got all our XRP on BitTrue. It's got a bit in the power pigger, and it's giving us XRP as interest. So there you go, lad. do what you want with that, mate. Get jealous. Start hating. No one's really listening, mate. But yeah, put your crypto everywhere. Don't put a bit in BitTrue power pigger, put a bit in Wirex, bit on a ledger, bit here, bit there. But as always, and as we've always said, only invest what you're willing to lose. Only invest what you're willing to lose. Obviously, it's a long-term investment. Excuse me, you're not planning on losing it, but only invest what you're willing to lose. Then it's easier to take if you do lose it. Yeah? Friday tomorrow, payday today or tomorrow for quite a few of us. Perfect opportunity to buy a little bit. Whether it's XRP, Bitcoin, whatever. Just get yourself in the game. Get in the game. And then boom. Accumulate and wait, live long and hodl. Oh, fucking watching you. I've got to go to work, got to go and pick my mate up. Wishing health and happiness to you all. Enjoy the rest of your week. Let's get ready for weekend. Go and smash today's face in. Boom. We love crypto, we love XRP, and we love you. Fuck yeah. Peace.